welcome back to another Marnie and Michael Monday. He's back.
I'm back. Happy New Year.
Yes.
And ready to go with Marnie here.
We are going to talk about the video cameras that I've mentioned in quite a few vlogs and favorites, but have not done a dedicated video.
Okay.
Do you want to give some background on what we've tried to do with cameras up to this point?
Well, like many homeowners in America, we've tried to have our security company help us to ensure that, we're kind of plugged into what's going on with our house if we're not around. I don't think we've ever really had video cameras through our security company. We've just had kind of monitoring and alerts and things like that.
The alarm system. We have, our windows and doors and motion detectors and all that stuff wired through our alarm system, but and the fire alarm.
Yep, we have, exactly.
So we've always wanted them. And I had called our alarm company over the years several times to have them come out and give estimates every time some new technology came in.
Right.
And this new technology was always thousands of dollars. They would have to tear apart our walls. They couldn't guarantee the placement of certain cameras at the front door, the way things are angled, and so we're like, this is ridiculous. It's cost prohibitive.
Definitely not wireless. It was always going to be dropping wires.
Which meant thousands of dollars in equipment and then labor, and wasn't really feasible. So we just sort of gave up. But then, out of the blue, Arlo, it's really owned by Netgear. This is the box it comes in, so there it is. So Arlo contacted me and said, hey, you interested in trying these new wireless home video monitoring cameras we have? And we had actually just done something a little crazy. We were going to stay overnight at a local hotel, and we thought we would leave the kids alone for one night.
That's right.
And it wasn't even a night. I think we were gone 14 hours or something. I mean, it was half a day, really.
Yeah, it was just a little getaway for us, a local getaway.
But, we were quite leery about leaving the kids alone.
Sure.
We had told I have a hair somewhere. We told all the neighbors, watch them closely, and we were going to check in, and we had them on Find My Friends and all that stuff, but there's something about having eyes, right? So this thing came in the mail 2 days before we were leaving, and we just said, all right, let's give it a go. So everything you need, I know it sounds like an infomercial, but it's not. This is not sponsored. Everything you need is in the box. So it came with 2 of these cameras. These are the cameras. They're really tiny, as compared to my head, pretty small. It comes with these mounting things if you so desire to mount them onto a wall, and they're magnetic, which is kind of cool. So ta-da! And they're very strong. They're not going anywhere. And it came with the hardware if you want to mount it to the wall. But actually, in the literature, it says you can just use command strips, and that's strong enough to hold these things up. So that was nice. It comes with the batteries. It comes with the base thing. It's like a little router of its own that plugs into the back of your modem. It's really, I am not a tech person by any stretch.
Neither of us are really.
No,
the ability to have that thing hooked up within minutes, and then to kind of download an app onto your iPhone or your smartphone, and we were plugged in and looking at the live video feeds.
I set up the base station here in my home office. There it is, near the pencil sharpener. Let's just get that out of the way for now. And it says to press I'm looking at the wrong side. It says press the sync button on the side of the base station, wait for the sync status LED to blink green, and then press the sync button on the top of the camera. Blue light, blink for 10 seconds to confirm. Okay, so I don't know why I have a coaster sitting here, but I do. Oh, look, could this be any easier? One button, press it, and then there's that blinky light. It's blinking, and then go over to the camera, press that, and the blue light is blinking. Okay. Blinks for 10 seconds. Hello, blinky light. Has it been 10 seconds, guys? Anybody know? Okay, I'm thinking that means it's paired. I sure hope so. It was great.
Pretty much within minutes of getting it going.
We had it. We put one in the family room. We put one in the game room. We could keep an eye on the kids.
And you can move them around, as Marnie was indicating. They're not affixed to anything. I mean, if you wanted to, you could fix them to the wall. But we move them around. We still frequently move them around if we're worried about Bosley, like recently.
Yes.
We've actually kind of highlighted areas that Bosley hangs out in the house. And, you know, when we're out to dinner or we're just out with the kids and nobody's around but the Westies,
Yeah.
we need to make sure that, you know, the big boss
check
is
in on
doing
him.
all right. So it's good to check on him. It's kind of a peace of mind thing.
Yep. So, like Michael alluded to, so you download a free app onto any smartphone. Thank you.
Or
so
onto your laptop, whatever device.
So I
you're
can
traveling
access the
with.
cameras via computer or desktop or laptop. I can look on my iPad, my iPhone. Like I said, this set the one we got comes with the 2 cameras. You can add up to, I think, 8
Oh,
cameras.
yeah, exactly. You can.
Before
Yes.
you have to, you know, so you just buy each camera
Right.
individually. And
Yep.
so we are about to pick up 2 more, and we're going to put one on the front door, and we're going to put one on the driveway / garage, so we can
Yep.
keep an eye on cars.
One thing that I think is really unique about this, or at least it seems pretty nice to me, is that they're not just indoor. You can actually put them outside.
Yes.
That's amazing. So you can actually put them on for us. You know, we like to have kind of the driveway area checked
Yes, I
on
can
just so
mount
we
this
can see
outside.
on what's going on outside. So that's great.
And another place we're going to mount it outside is facing the pool.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
especially when we travel, I want to make sure that there's nobody in my pool. And you can set, through the computer, you can set alerts. So
Right.
I can get an alert every time motion is detected, for instance. So
That's
I
right,
would
that's
want,
right.
you know, maybe when we're out of town, I don't need all the time constant live feed because the
Mm-hmm.
dogs aren't here. But if something's moving in the house, I certainly want to know about it.
Yeah, you may want to know about that for sure.
But they are in color, and then at night it goes infrared, so you don't need the lights on. You can still see.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And I say it like I sound like a stalker, but for us, it's not so much always just necessarily a security thing, is to keep an eye on the kids. And when we first got this, it was also the summer Shane wanted to go swim by himself with his friends in our pool, and I wasn't so sure how comfortable I was having
Right.
him outside without an adult.
Exactly.
And so instead of just me peeking through the window and embarrassing him, I could monitor kind
And
of
you
from a
did,
distance.
yeah, and you
I
did,
just,
in fact,
you know,
yeah.
moved this into the window and aimed it out at him, and it was very covert, and you know, so it's just been a really great thing. And I alluded to cost of the wired ones.
Sure.
This kit, I believe, the one that comes with the 2 cameras and the base station, I think was around $400, I want to say. You know, like I said, it's not sponsored. This was sent to me to review
Right.
back in June
And I
of
think,
2015.
you
so
know, and given
we've really
the
been
age of
using
our
them.
kids, you know, it's useful to us certainly, and we found it to be really great, and we're going to enhance our utilization of these cameras. But gosh, if we had known about this years ago, it's even better when your kids are younger. It
for
seems
babies,
to
so you can watch them
me.
when
Babies
you're sleeping.
watch them, or when you have babysitters who are in your house and helping you kind of with your kids while you're out.
Yeah.
I mean, I also think that, you know, from a professional kind of office perspective, this would be
Yeah.
a really great type of service that can be used in professional offices or any place that you have sensitive information.
That's true.
Maybe if you're a smaller company or a smaller operation and you don't have a big security company or security professionals on staff,
Yeah.
you know, this is an opportunity to have some eyes on the ground.
I'm doing this. I forgot. This does have the capability of having a library, so it stores
Yes.
images for, I don't remember how many days, so
Yeah.
you can go back and review things.
Yes, you can.
So
Exactly.
for a security standpoint, that would be really, really helpful.
Absolutely,
And I
yeah.
just want to embarrass Shane and
Okay.
tell a little story. Michael and I were out to dinner, and he asked if he could have a couple of friends over.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he forgot the cameras were in the game room.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I wonder what Shane and his buddies are up to. And they're like 6 kids in our game room.
Yeah.
And so, you know,
Thankfully, it was all boys.
we
There were no
caught him
girls
on that,
over
though. But we're
without
like,
our,
hey.
being around. But we did see his big, you know, brood of friends that were kind of
it's starting to turn into a
up there.
party. So,
Yeah.
you know, we got a handle on that. So,
Yes,
you know, it has
That's right.
its benefits.
You know, it does. I guess it's the added burden on parents, though. Now that we have more eyes on the ground, we're going to know more. So we got to keep tabs on the kids, and
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
sometimes ignorance is bliss. Yeah, in tongue in cheek. That's right.
So I hope, you know, with all of we're so excited about it, that which was basically babbled for the last 10 minutes or so, but we really enjoyed it. We
Yeah.
hope that you like it too. If you already have this in your house, please let us know what your experience has been with it.
Yeah.
I do want to add one last endorsement. I was at a football event, and one of the mothers actually works with the FBI, and she has this in her house. So I
Yeah.
thought that was, when I mentioned
That's
that I
a
have
great
these cameras, she's like,
endorsement
oh,
right
I
there.
have them in mine. I have like 6 cameras up in my house. So
Yeah.
I felt pretty good that we were using a good system.
Very
if an
good.
FBI agent likes it, then.
Yeah.
So that was our first Michael and Marnie for 2016. I hope you enjoyed having us both back, and you'll see this pretty face at least once a month.
Maybe I'll be clean shaven next time.
No, I love this. Please tell him not to
Okay,
shave.
I know. Marnie likes a little stubble.
I do.
And she'll put the Arlo camera on my sink to make sure that
No.
I'm not shaving at all.
No, I'm not going to
I'm
stare
just
at you.
kidding
That's creepy.
But I will say one thing about the Arlo app. It's now my third most popular app on my smartphone behind the Golf Channel app and ESPN. So it's the third most popular. I'm always looking at it. It's kind of second nature
Where's
to me.
YouTube on there? Anyway, thanks
I
for
gotta get the
watching, and feel free to put in the comments below any suggestions you have for future Michael and Marnie videos, because we always love looking at that.
Yes, we do.
Thanks so much for putting up with us, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you later.
Bye. Hey everyone, welcome to the first monthly favorites of 2016. Woo! Actually, I just stopped myself in my head and remember it is 2016. So it's been a great month. I hope your year has gotten off to a good start. Mine has.